Imagine having the power to change your life instantly, without needing more money, more time, or even more resources. What if the secret lies within you, right now? In this video, you'll discover the one thing that silently controls your happiness, your success, and your relationships. The best part: once you master it, everything in your life begins to shift. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could transform your life forever, starting today. Chapter 1. The hidden power of your emotions. Your emotions are not just fleeting sensations, they are the blueprint of your reality. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean. Each ripple you see represents an emotion, flowing outward to touch every aspect of your life. Science has proven that emotions affect your decisions, relationships, and even your physical health. Think about the last time you felt truly inspired, how unstoppable you were. Now compare that to a moment of fear or self-doubt. The difference is monumental, and it's all because of how you feel. This chapter lays the foundation. To change your life, you must first understand the power of your emotions. Chapter 2. The impact of negative feelings. Negative feelings are like invisible weights pulling you down. They whisper lies, convincing you that you're not good enough or that your dreams are out of reach. But here's the truth: negative emotions are not your enemies. They are messengers. They point out what needs healing, what needs change. By confronting these emotions instead of suppressing them, you transform them into fuel for growth. Think of every fear you've overcome. Didn't it make you stronger? Remember, your biggest breakthroughs often come from your darkest moments. Chapter 3. The power of positive feelings. Let's talk about something truly magical: the power of positive feelings. Think about the times when you felt genuinely happy or loved. Didn't everything around you seem brighter, easier, and more enjoyable? That's the magic of positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love. These feelings don't just make you happier, they can change your entire life. Why positive feelings matter? Positive emotions are like sunlight for your mind and soul. They help you see possibilities you might have missed before. When you feel good, your energy increases, and so does your motivation to take action. You think more clearly, connect better with people, and even handle challenges with more confidence. Science shows that positive emotions improve your brain's ability to solve problems, focus on tasks, and stay calm under pressure. Now, imagine waking up every morning with excitement for the day ahead. Imagine feeling inspired, hopeful, and ready to embrace life. Positive feelings don't just make life easier, they attract success because they make you more open to opportunities and willing to take risks. Your mind and positive feelings. Here's an incredible secret. Your mind can't tell the difference between something you imagine vividly and something that's real. This means that when you feel joy, peace, or gratitude about a dream or goal, even if it hasn't happened yet, you trick your brain into believing it's already real. This is why visualization works so well. Picture yourself achieving something you desire: a new job, a healthier body, a loving relationship. How does it feel? Do you feel proud, excited, or fulfilled? Hold on to those feelings and experience them as if they are happening now. This helps you align your thoughts and actions with the life you want to create. Start each day with positivity. The best way to invite positive feelings into your life is to start each day with a simple question: what can I be excited about today? It doesn't have to be something big. It could be a hot cup of coffee, a walk in the park, or even the opportunity to learn something new. When you focus on things to look forward to, you set the tone for a positive, and productive day. The gateway to positive feelings. One of the easiest ways to cultivate positive emotions is through gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what you already have. Try this. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be as simple as a good meal, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace. Over time, you'll train your brain to look for the good in every situation. Building a positive mindset. Positive feelings aren't just about ignoring the negative. They're about choosing to see the good despite the challenges. Even on tough days, there's always something to appreciate, a lesson to learn, a moment to cherish, or a new opportunity waiting to unfold. The more you focus on the good, the stronger your positive mindset becomes. Positive feelings are like magnets. They attract the best in life. By focusing on gratitude, joy, and love, you can transform not just your mood, but your entire reality. So, wake up each day with a heart full of hope and ask yourself, what can I be excited about today? It's a simple habit, but it has the power to change everything. Chapter 4. Turning negative emotions into powerful allies. Negative emotions are a natural part of life. Everyone experiences fear, anger, sadness, or frustration at some point. But here's a new perspective. These emotions, while uncomfortable, are not your enemies. In fact, they can become your greatest allies when you learn how to understand and work with them. Understanding negative emotions. Negative emotions often arise when something feels out of balance, when our needs are unmet, our values are challenged, or our boundaries are crossed. They are signals from your mind and body, trying to get your attention. For example, anger might be telling you that something is unfair, while fear may be urging you to proceed with caution. Instead of pushing these feelings away, imagine them as messengers knocking on your door with important news. Suppressing negative emotions doesn't make them disappear. In fact, ignoring them can make them stronger, leading to stress, anxiety, or even physical health issues. The key is to listen to these emotions without letting them control you. Facing negative emotions head-on. It's tempting to avoid or distract yourself from difficult feelings, but true growth comes from facing them head-on. Here's how. Name the emotion. Start by identifying what you're feeling. Is it fear, sadness, guilt? Simply naming the emotion can make it feel less overwhelming. Ask why. Once you know what you're feeling, ask yourself why. What triggered this emotion? Is it tied to a past experience or an unmet expectation? Understanding the root of your feelings helps you address the real issue. Sit with it. Allow yourself to feel the emotion without judgment. Find a quiet space, breathe deeply, and observe the sensation in your body. Notice where it's located, your chest, stomach, or head, and let it pass naturally. Emotions are like waves. They rise, peak, and eventually subside. The hidden lessons of negative emotions. Negative emotions often carry hidden lessons. For instance, fear. Fear can be a guide. It shows you where your growth edge is. What you're afraid of often highlights an area where you need to step out of your comfort zone. If public speaking scares you, it might be an opportunity to build confidence and communication skills. Anger. Anger points to what matters to you. It might reveal when your boundaries are being violated or when you're passionate about something that's being overlooked. Channeling anger constructively can lead to advocacy, problem-solving, and setting healthier boundaries. Sadness. Sadness often indicates a loss or unmet need. It's a reminder to seek connection, nurture yourself, and find healing. Mourning something you've lost is a natural and necessary process for moving forward. Frustration. Frustration is a sign that something isn't working as expected. It invites you to step back, reassess your approach, and find a better path forward. Transforming negative emotions into allies. Turning negative emotions into allies starts with a mindset shift. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, view them as tools for growth and self-awareness. Here are some practical steps. Reframe the situation. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Shifting from victimhood to curiosity empowers you to find solutions. Practice self-compassion. Negative emotions are hard enough without adding self-criticism. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel this way. Be gentle with yourself, as you would be with a friend going through a tough time. Take action. Use the insights from your emotions to make meaningful changes. If anger shows you a boundary issue, set clearer limits. If sadness highlights a need for connection, reach out to someone you trust. Release the energy. Negative emotions carry a lot of energy, and holding on to them can feel heavy. Physical movement, like walking, running, or dancing, helps release pent-up feelings. Writing in a journal or talking to a trusted friend can also provide relief. Real-life example: turning pain into purpose. Let's consider a real-life example. Imagine someone who loses their job unexpectedly. At first, they feel angry and scared. They might think, "This is unfair. What am I going to do?" But as they sit with these emotions, they realize they were unhappy in that job and had always dreamed of starting their own business. The negative emotions they felt, anger at the situation and fear of the unknown, became the fuel to take a leap of faith. 6 months later, they're thriving in a career they love, all because they listened to and acted on their emotions. The balance between negative and positive emotions. Negative emotions aren't meant to overshadow your life. They're meant to balance it. Without darkness, you wouldn't appreciate the light. Negative emotions give depth to your experiences and make positive emotions even more meaningful. For example, overcoming a challenge makes the joy of success sweeter. Negative emotions are not a problem to solve, but a process to embrace. They are your inner guides, pointing you toward growth, healing, and transformation. By listening to them, learning from them, and taking action, you can turn even the darkest feelings into stepping stones for a brighter future. Remember, every negative emotion carries a seed of opportunity. Your job is to nurture that seed and let it grow into something beautiful. Chapter 5. Feeling your way to confidence and self-worth. Confidence is not just about being bold or fearless. It's about believing in yourself, trusting your abilities, and feeling worthy of good things in life. But how do you get there? The journey begins with a simple but profound realization. Confidence and self-worth come from within. They are not things you earn or acquire. They are states of being that you cultivate through your feelings and actions. What is self-worth? Self-worth is the belief that you are valuable, deserving of love, respect, and happiness simply because you exist. It's not tied to your achievements, possessions, or how others see you. Think of a newborn baby. They don't need to prove their worth to anyone. Their value is inherent. You too have that same inherent worth, even if life has made you doubt it. Unfortunately, many of us base our self-worth on external factors like career success, physical appearance, or relationships. But what happens when these things change or disappear? True self-worth doesn't rely on external validation. It comes from knowing your inner value, the connection between feelings and confidence. Confidence is a feeling, a sense of assurance that you can handle life's challenges, and like any feeling, it starts with your thoughts and beliefs. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll feel insecure. But if you believe in your potential and focus on your strengths, confidence will naturally follow. Here's the secret. You don't need to wait until you're perfect to feel confident. You can choose to feel confident right now by focusing on the good within you. Confidence grows when you acknowledge your efforts, celebrate your progress, and treat yourself with kindness. How to build confidence and self-worth. Building confidence and self-worth is a process, but it's one that anyone can start. Here are some practical steps. Acknowledge your strengths. Take a moment to list your strengths, talents, and achievements, big or small. Maybe you're a good listener, a hard worker, or someone who brings laughter to others. Keep this list visible and add to it regularly. Reminding yourself of your strengths boosts your sense of worth. Set small, achievable goals. Confidence grows with action. Start with small goals that you can achieve easily. Each success reinforces your belief in your abilities. For example, if public speaking scares you, start by speaking up in a small group. Gradually, you'll build the confidence to take on bigger challenges. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a close friend. When you make a mistake, instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," say, "It's okay, I'm learning and growing." Self-compassion creates a safe space for your confidence to flourish. Rewrite negative narratives. Many of us carry limiting beliefs like, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never be successful." Challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this really true? Replace them with empowering statements like, "I am capable of learning and improving." Visualize confidence. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as the most confident version of you. How do you stand? How do you speak? What do you feel? Visualization helps your brain rehearse confidence, making it easier to embody in real life. The role of self-care in self-worth. Taking care of yourself sends a powerful message to your subconscious. I matter. Self-care isn't just about pampering. It's about meeting your physical, emotional, and mental needs. Get enough sleep, nourish your body with healthy food, and take breaks when you're overwhelmed. When you prioritize your well-being, you reinforce your sense of worth. Overcoming common confidence. Confidence killers, like comparison and self-doubt, can undermine even the strongest self-esteem. Here's how to combat them. Stop comparing. It's easy to feel inadequate when you compare yourself to others. But remember, everyone has their own path. Focus on your progress and celebrate your unique journey. Learn from criticism. Not all feedback is bad. Constructive criticism can help you grow if you view it as an opportunity to improve rather than a personal attack. Take what's helpful and leave the rest. Embrace imperfection. Perfection is an illusion. Confidence doesn't come from being flawless. It comes from accepting yourself as you are and striving to grow. Feeling confident. Daily confidence is like a muscle. You strengthen it through daily practice. Here are some habits to incorporate into your routine. Start your day with affirmations. Begin each morning by saying affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am worthy," or "I am enough." Speak them out loud with conviction and feel their truth. Celebrate small wins. At the end of each day, reflect on one thing you did well. It could be completing a task, being kind to someone, or simply showing up despite challenges. Recognizing your efforts builds momentum. Stand tall. Your body language affects how you feel. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and make eye contact. These small changes can instantly make you feel more confident. Real life. Example, growing through self-worth. Imagine a student who struggles with low self-esteem because they're not the top of their class. Over time, they start focusing on their unique strengths, like creativity and problem solving. They set small goals, like participating in group discussions, and celebrate each success. As their confidence grows, they realize their worth isn't tied to grades, but to their ability to contribute meaningfully. Eventually, they excel in their own way, proving that self-worth leads to real growth. Feeling your way to confidence and self-worth isn't about becoming someone else. It's about embracing who you are. It's about recognizing your value, celebrating your strengths, and treating yourself with the respect and love you deserve. Start today by telling yourself, "I am worthy. I am enough. I believe in myself." Confidence is not a destination, it's a journey, and every small step you take brings you closer to the self-assured, unstoppable person you are meant to be. Chapter 6. The Magic of Gratitude and How It Can Change Everything. Gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It has the power to shift your perspective, improve your relationships, and even transform your life. While it may seem like just a nice thing to feel, gratitude is much more than that. It's a force that can change how you experience the world. What is gratitude really? At its core, gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about focusing on what's positive, even in difficult circumstances. Gratitude is the act of saying, "Despite what's wrong, I can still find something good." It's easy to take things for granted, like the air you breathe, the food you eat, or the people who support you. But when you pause and acknowledge these blessings, you open yourself up to a richer, more fulfilling experience of life. The science behind gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good concept. It's backed by science. Studies show that practicing gratitude improves mental health, boosts happiness, and even enhances physical well-being. People who regularly express gratitude tend to sleep better, have lower levels of stress, and feel more optimistic about the future. Here's why. Gratitude rewires your brain. When you focus on what you're thankful for, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. Over time, this rewiring makes it easier for you to notice and appreciate the good in your life, creating a positive feedback loop. How gratitude shifts your perspective. Think about the last time you felt truly grateful. Maybe it was for a kind word, a beautiful sunset, or a moment of peace. How did it make you feel? Chances are it lifted your spirits and helped you see the world in a brighter light. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you already have. Instead of feeling frustrated about what's missing, you feel fulfilled by what's present. This doesn't mean you stop striving for more. It simply means you appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Why gratitude is transformative. Gratitude transforms your life because it changes your energy. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you radiate positivity. This energy not only uplifts you, but also influences the people around you. It creates a ripple effect, spreading kindness and joy. Imagine starting your day by thinking about 3 things you're grateful for. This small habit can set the tone for the entire day, making you more patient, compassionate, and resilient. Gratitude is like planting seeds of positivity, which grow into a garden of abundance. Practical ways to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. Here are some simple ways to incorporate gratitude into your daily life. Keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. Small moments of joy or kindness are just as important. Over time, you'll start to notice more things to appreciate. Express gratitude to others. Tell someone you're grateful for them. It could be a friend, family member, or co-worker. A heartfelt thank you note or a simple "I appreciate you" can deepen your relationships and spread positivity. Practice gratitude. During challenges, when faced with difficulties, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What good can come from this situation? This doesn't mean ignoring pain, but finding silver linings where possible. Use gratitude prompts. If you struggle to find things to be thankful for, use prompts like, what made me smile today? Who has helped me recently? What abilities or opportunities do I have that I often take for granted? Gratitude meditation. Spend a few minutes each day in quiet reflection. Focus on your breath and think about the people, experiences, and things you're grateful for. Visualize each one and feel the warmth it brings. Overcoming gratitude. Roadblocks. Sometimes practicing gratitude can feel difficult, especially during tough times. It's okay to feel this way. Gratitude doesn't require you to ignore your struggles. It invites you to look beyond them. Start small. Even on the hardest days, there's always something to appreciate, like the fact that you're still here, trying your best. If you feel stuck, try this exercise. Close your eyes and think about a time when someone showed you kindness. Relive that moment in your mind. Let the gratitude for that person fill your heart. This simple act can reignite your sense of appreciation. Real-life stories of gratitude. Let's explore a story of transformation. There was a man who lost his job and felt completely defeated. Instead of dwelling on his loss, he started a gratitude practice. Each day, he wrote down one thing he was thankful for, even if it was just a roof over his head or a meal to eat. Over time, his mindset shifted. He started seeing opportunities he hadn't noticed before and eventually found a job that he loved. He credited his success to gratitude, saying it helped him stay hopeful and open to new possibilities. The power of gratitude in relationships. Gratitude isn't just personal, it strengthens your relationships too. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, it deepens your connection with them. Imagine how much happier your relationships would be if you regularly told your loved ones how much they mean to you. Research shows that couples who practice gratitude are more satisfied in their relationships. A simple thank you can go a long way in making someone feel valued and loved. Making gratitude a lifestyle. Gratitude is not a one-time practice, it's a lifestyle. It's about seeing the beauty in the ordinary and finding joy in the small things. The more you practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes. You start to live in a state of appreciation, which brings peace, contentment, and happiness. Gratitude is magic. It transforms your perspective, rewires your brain, and improves your life in countless ways. It's a powerful reminder that no matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be thankful for. Start today. Take a deep breath and think of one thing you're grateful for. Let that feeling fill your heart. Gratitude doesn't just change your life, it changes you. And through that change, it opens the door to a world of endless possibilities. Chapter 7. Mastering the Art of Emotional Shifts. Life is full of highs and lows, and your emotions are often at the center of it all. One moment you might feel joyful and motivated, and the next overwhelmed or frustrated. While it's natural to experience a range of emotions, learning to shift your emotional state intentionally is a game changer. Mastering this skill allows you to regain control, make better decisions, and navigate life with resilience and confidence. What are emotional shifts? Emotional shifts are the intentional practice of moving from one emotional state to another. Imagine feeling stuck in frustration after a bad day. Instead of letting that emotion dictate the rest of your evening, you consciously choose to shift into a calmer or more positive state, like gratitude or peace. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing your emotions. It's about acknowledging what you feel, understanding its purpose, and then guiding yourself to a state that better serves you. Think of it as steering your emotional ship instead of letting it drift aimlessly in the storm. Why master emotional shifting? Mastering emotional shifts is essential because your emotions influence every part of your life, your thoughts, decisions, relationships, and even your health. When you let negative emotions linger, they can drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and damage your relationships. On the other hand, positive emotional states boost your creativity, problem-solving skills, and overall well-being. Here's the secret. Your emotions are not fixed. You have the power to change how you feel, no matter the situation. Emotional shifts help you respond to life's challenges with clarity and purpose instead of reacting impulsively. The science of emotional shifting. Emotional shifting is backed by neuroscience. Your brain is designed to adapt thanks to a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. When you practice shifting your emotions, you create new neural pathways that make it easier to access positive states over time. For example, when you're angry, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol, which prepare you for fight or flight. However, if you intentionally shift to a state of gratitude or calmness, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which counteract stress and promote a sense of well-being. The three-step process to shift your emotions. Shifting your emotions may seem challenging at first, but with practice, it becomes second nature. Here's a simple, effective three-step process to guide you. Acknowledge and name your emotion. The first step is awareness. Take a moment to identify what you're feeling. Are you angry, anxious, sad, or frustrated? Naming your emotion reduces its intensity and gives you a sense of control. Say to yourself, I am feeling emotion, and that's okay. Understand the trigger. Ask yourself what caused this emotion. Was it a situation, a thought, or something someone said? Understanding the trigger helps you address the root cause rather than just the surface feeling. Shift to a desired state. Decide how you want to feel instead. Do you want to feel calm, joyful, or focused? Once you've chosen a desired state, use tools like breathing exercises, gratitude practices, or uplifting music to help you transition. Techniques to master emotional shifts. Breathing exercises. Your breath is a powerful tool for calming your mind and shifting your emotions. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This slows your heart rate and sends a signal to your brain that it's safe to relax. Visualization. Close your eyes and imagine a moment when you felt your desired emotion. Picture it vividly. What did you see, hear, and feel? Visualization helps your brain recreate that emotional state in the present moment. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is a quick and effective way to shift your emotions. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your attention from problems to possibilities. Write down 3 things you're grateful for right now and notice how your mood improves. Music and movement. Music has the power to change your emotional state instantly. Create a playlist of songs that uplift and inspire you. Pair this with movement, like dancing or walking, to release tension and boost your energy. Positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that help you shift your mindset. Repeat affirmations like, I am in control of my emotions, or "I choose peace and positivity." Say them with conviction and feel the truth in the words. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you process them and create emotional clarity. End your journaling session by listing how you want to feel and steps to get there. Using emotional shifts in daily life. Mastering emotional shifts isn't just about handling big challenges, it's about improving your everyday experience. Here are some examples. In conflict. When you feel anger rising during a disagreement, pause and take a deep breath. Shift your focus to understanding the other person's perspective. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but approaching the situation with clarity and empathy. At work. If you're overwhelmed by stress, step away for a moment. Practice a breathing exercise. Think of a recent achievement and remind yourself that you're capable of handling the task at hand. In relationships, when you feel disconnected or hurt in a relationship, shift to gratitude. Reflect on the positive moments you've shared with the person and express your appreciation for them. Real-life example, emotional shifting in action. Imagine a woman named Sarah who is stuck in traffic after a long day. Initially, she feels frustrated and impatient, thinking about all the time she's wasting. But then she remembers the emotional shifting techniques she's been practicing. She takes a deep breath and shifts her focus. Instead of dwelling on the frustration, she turns on her favorite podcast and reflects on what she's grateful for that day. By the time she gets home, her mood has shifted entirely, and she feels calm and positive. The traffic didn't change, but her emotional state did, transforming the entire experience. The long-term benefits of mastering emotional shifts. When you consistently practice emotional shifting, you become more resilient, adaptable, and emotionally intelligent. Over time, you'll notice that negative emotions no longer control you the way they used to. Instead, you'll feel empowered to choose how you respond to life's challenges. You'll also strengthen your relationships, improve your mental health, and experience greater peace and happiness. Emotional shifting isn't just a skill, it's a lifestyle that enhances every part of your life. Mastering the art of emotional shifts gives you the ultimate freedom, the freedom to choose how you feel, no matter what's happening around you. Remember, your emotions are not fixed. They are flexible, adaptable, and within your control. Every time you shift from frustration to gratitude, from anger to calm, or from doubt to confidence, you take a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. So, the next time you feel stuck in a negative emotion, pause, breathe, and remind yourself, "I have the power to shift this." And with that, you unlock the ability to navigate life with grace, strength, and purpose. Chapter 8. Using love and compassion as your superpower. Love and compassion are two of the most powerful forces in the universe. They have the ability to heal wounds, build connections, and transform lives, both yours and those of the people around you. But what makes these emotions so extraordinary is that they're not just passive feelings, they're active choices. By choosing to act with love and compassion, you tap into an inner strength that can help you navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. What does it mean to use love and compassion as a superpower? Love and compassion aren't just reserved for grand gestures or special occasions. They're everyday superpowers that you can use to make a difference in your life and in the world around you. When you approach situations with love and compassion, you see things more clearly, respond more thoughtfully, and create a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond the moment. Using love and compassion doesn't mean being passive or letting others take advantage of you. Instead, it means choosing to act from a place of understanding, kindness, and empathy, even in difficult situations. It's about rising above anger, judgment, and fear to find solutions that uplift everyone involved. The science of love and compassion. Science shows that practicing love and compassion has profound benefits for your physical and mental health. When you show compassion, your brain releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This chemical not only makes you feel good, but also reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens your immune system. Acts of compassion activate the brain's reward centers, giving you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Studies also reveal that people who practice compassion regularly experience lower levels of anxiety and depression, as well as greater overall happiness. Why love and compassion matter? Love and compassion are the foundations of strong relationships, both with yourself and others. When you treat yourself with compassion, you build self-acceptance and resilience. When you extend that same compassion to others, you create deeper connections and foster mutual respect. Imagine how different the world would be if everyone approached disagreements with understanding instead of hostility, or if kindness became the default reaction to mistakes. Love and compassion have the power to transform not just individuals, but entire communities. How to cultivate love and compassion. Start with yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Begin by showing love and compassion to yourself. This means letting go of harsh self-criticism and treating yourself with kindness. When you make a mistake, instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," say, "I'm human and I'm learning." Practice self-care by prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. When you love and care for yourself, you have more energy and patience to extend that love to others. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. To cultivate empathy, actively listen when someone speaks. Try to see the situation from their perspective and imagine how they might be feeling. This simple act can deepen your connection and open the door to compassion. Show small acts of kindness. Compassion doesn't have to involve grand gestures. Small acts of kindness, like holding the door for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or helping a neighbor, can have a big impact. These actions remind you that even the smallest effort can brighten someone's day. Let go of judgment. Judgment often blocks love and compassion. When you find yourself judging someone, pause and ask, what might they be going through? Remember, everyone is fighting battles you may not see. Letting go of judgment allows you to approach others with understanding instead of criticism. Forgive and release. Resentment. Holding on to anger or resentment hurts you more than the person you're upset with. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior. It means releasing the emotional burden. When you forgive, you free yourself to move forward with peace and love. Meditate on love and compassion. Compassion meditation, also known as loving kindness meditation, is a powerful way to strengthen these emotions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Visualize someone you love and silently repeat, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace." Gradually extend this wish to yourself, to people you're neutral about, and even to those you struggle with. This practice can soften your heart and expand your capacity for compassion. How love and compassion transform challenges. When you approach challenges with love and compassion, you shift from reacting to responding. For example, if someone criticizes you, your first instinct might be to defend yourself or get angry. But by responding with compassion, you can say, "I hear your perspective. Let's find a way to work through this." Compassion also helps you navigate personal struggles. Instead of beating yourself up for setbacks, you can say, "This is hard, but I'll get through it. What can I learn from this experience?" This mindset allows you to grow stronger and more resilient. Real-life example: compassion in action. Let's consider the story of a teacher named Emily. One day, a student in her class was acting out, disrupting the lesson. Instead of scolding the student, Emily took a compassionate approach. She pulled the student aside and asked, "Is everything okay?" The student revealed they were struggling at home and felt overwhelmed. Emily's compassion transformed the situation. She connected the student with the school counselor and created a supportive environment in the classroom. Over time, the students' behavior improved and they thrived academically. Emily's act of compassion not only helped the student, but also strengthened the bond of trust and respect in her classroom. The ripple effect of love and compassion. Every act of love and compassion creates ripples that extend far beyond the initial moment. When you show kindness to someone, they're more likely to pass it on, creating a chain reaction of positivity. Your actions, no matter how small, can inspire others to be kinder and more understanding. Making love and compassion a daily practice. To use love and compassion as your superpower, make them a part of your daily life. Here's how. Morning intention. Start your day by setting an intention to approach the day with love and compassion. Say to yourself, "Today I will be kind and understanding to myself and others." Pause and reflect. Throughout the day, pause and ask, "Am I responding with love and compassion right now?" This simple check-in can help you align your actions with your values. End with gratitude. Before bed, reflect on moments when you showed love or compassion. Celebrate these moments and think about how they made you feel. Gratitude reinforces your commitment to kindness. Love and compassion are not just emotions, they are choices. They are the keys to building meaningful relationships, overcoming challenges, and creating a life filled with purpose and joy. When you choose to act with love and compassion, you unlock a superpower that has the potential to change not just your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. So, start small. Show yourself kindness. Extend compassion to a friend, a stranger, or even someone who's been difficult. Each act of love strengthens your heart, your relationships, and your world. Remember, love and compassion are your greatest superpowers, and the more you use them, the stronger they become. Chapter 9. The role of vulnerability in emotional transformation. Vulnerability is often misunderstood. Many people think of it as weakness, as if opening up or showing emotion makes you fragile or unguarded. But the truth is, vulnerability is one of the greatest strengths you can cultivate. It is the courage to be authentic, the willingness to show up as you are, and the foundation for deep emotional growth and transformation. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability is the ability to show your true self, including your fears, flaws, and imperfections. It's about being open and honest, even when it feels uncomfortable or risky. Being vulnerable doesn't mean oversharing or being defenseless. It means having the courage to be real in a world that often values appearances over authenticity. Imagine a time when you admitted a mistake, asked for help, or shared your feelings with someone you trust. While it may have felt scary, it likely brought relief and deepened your connection with the other person. That's the power of vulnerability. The strength in vulnerability. Far from being a weakness, vulnerability is a sign of strength. It takes immense courage to say, "I don't know," "I need help," or "I'm struggling." These admissions require you to let go of the need to appear perfect and embrace your humanity. When you are vulnerable, you invite growth. You learn to face your fears, address your insecurities, and strengthen your relationships. Vulnerability is also the birthplace of creativity, innovation, and change. Without it, You limit yourself to the safety of the known and miss out on the possibilities that come with risk and openness. Why vulnerability is essential for emotional transformation. Emotional transformation, the process of healing, growing, and evolving, requires vulnerability. To truly grow, you must confront your emotions, including the painful ones. Vulnerability allows you to sit with those emotions, explore their roots, and learn from them. For example, if you're feeling hurt after an argument, vulnerability enables you to reflect on why you're upset. Is it because you felt unheard or disrespected? By being honest with yourself about your feelings, you gain clarity and can take steps to address the issue constructively. Barriers to vulnerability. Many people struggle with vulnerability because of fear of judgment, rejection, or appearing weak. Society often reinforces these fears by promoting the idea that strength means being tough and self-reliant at all times. But this mindset can lead to isolation, loneliness, and emotional stagnation. Another barrier to vulnerability is perfectionism. The desire to appear flawless prevents you from showing your true self. You may hesitate to share your struggles or ask for help because you're afraid of being seen as less capable or competent. To overcome these barriers, it's important to remind yourself that vulnerability is not about being perfect. It's about being real. Authenticity is far more valuable than perfection. How to embrace vulnerability. Start with self-awareness. Vulnerability begins with being honest with yourself. Take time to reflect on your emotions, fears, and insecurities. Journaling can help you explore these feelings in a safe and private way. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself as you navigate vulnerability. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel scared or uncertain. It's part of being human. Treat yourself with the same understanding you would offer a close friend. Choose safe spaces. Vulnerability doesn't mean sharing everything with everyone. Start by opening up to people you trust, those who will listen without judgment and support you with empathy. As you gain confidence, you can extend your vulnerability to other areas of your life. Take small steps. Vulnerability is a skill that grows with practice. Start small by sharing a thought or feeling that feels slightly uncomfortable but safe. Over time, you'll build the courage to tackle deeper vulnerabilities. Let go of control. Part of vulnerability is accepting that you can't control how others will react. Focus on your intention to be authentic rather than trying to manage their response. Trust that your openness will attract the right people and opportunities into your life. Reframe failure. Vulnerability often involves taking risks, which can lead to mistakes or setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Remind yourself that vulnerability is a journey, not a destination. The connection between vulnerability and relationships. Vulnerability is the foundation of meaningful relationships. When you open up, you create space for genuine connection and trust. Think about your closest friendships or partnerships. Chances are they were built on moments of honesty and shared experiences. For example, admitting your fears to a friend or partner can deepen your bond. It shows them that you trust them enough to share your true self. In turn, they may feel encouraged to open up, creating a cycle of mutual support and understanding. How vulnerability fuels creativity and growth. Every great idea or invention was born from someone's willingness to be vulnerable. Creativity requires you to take risks, share your ideas, and face the possibility of criticism. Without vulnerability, you limit yourself to the familiar and miss out on opportunities for innovation. For instance, an artist who shares their work with the world is being vulnerable. They are exposing their innermost thoughts and feelings to an audience, risking judgment, but also inviting connection and appreciation. Real-life example: vulnerability in action. Consider the story of a man named Alex, who had always struggled with asking for help. When he lost his job, he tried to handle everything on his own, but the stress became overwhelming. Finally, he reached out to a friend and admitted how he was feeling. To his surprise, his friend offered not only emotional support, but also practical advice and job leads. By being vulnerable, Alex not only relieved his burden, but also strengthened his friendship and found new opportunities. His vulnerability transformed a difficult situation into a stepping stone for growth. How vulnerability helps you. Healing requires you to confront your pain and let go of emotional armor. When you allow yourself to feel and express emotions like sadness, anger, or grief, you create space for healing. Bottling up these emotions only prolongs the pain, while vulnerability helps you release it. For example, sharing your feelings with a therapist, trusted friend, or family member can be incredibly cathartic. It allows you to process your emotions in a safe environment and gain insights that lead to healing. Making vulnerability a daily practice. To incorporate vulnerability into your daily life, try the following. Reflect. Take a few minutes each evening to reflect on moments when you were vulnerable that day. What did you learn? How did it make you feel? Express gratitude. Thank someone who has shown you kindness or support. Vulnerability strengthens relationships, and expressing gratitude deepens that connection. Be present. Vulnerability requires you to be present in the moment. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a superpower. It takes immense courage to show your true self, but the rewards are worth it. By embracing vulnerability, you open the door to emotional growth, deeper connections, and a more authentic life. Remember, the strongest people are not those who hide their emotions, but those who embrace them. By choosing vulnerability, you choose to live with courage, authenticity, and purpose. So take a deep breath, let down your guard, and step into the transformative power of being vulnerable. Chapter 10. The 30-Day Emotional Transformation Challenge. Transformation begins with small, consistent actions, and emotions are no exception. While understanding your emotions and learning to manage them is powerful, the true magic happens when you commit to sustained practice. The 30-Day Emotional Transformation Challenge is designed to help you take everything you've learned in this audiobook and apply it to your daily life. In just 1 month, you'll cultivate emotional resilience, deepen your self-awareness, and experience a profound shift in how you approach life. Why 30 days? Research shows that it takes approximately 21 to 30 days to build a habit. By dedicating 1 month to focused emotional transformation, you give yourself the time and space to rewire your brain, form new patterns, and embed positive practices into your daily routine. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Each day offers a new opportunity to grow, and over time, these small changes will lead to significant results. The structure of the challenge. Each week of the challenge focuses on a specific aspect of emotional growth. By the end of the month, you'll have built a strong emotional foundation and gained tools to maintain your transformation. Week 1. Self-awareness and emotional honesty. The first step in emotional transformation is understanding where you currently stand. This week focuses on recognizing and accepting your emotions without judgment. Day 1. Start a daily emotional journal. Each evening, write down your emotions from the day, label them, e.g., happiness, frustration, gratitude, and note what triggered them. This practice helps you become more aware of your emotional patterns. Day 2. Identify your triggers. Reflect on the situations or people that frequently evoke strong emotions. Are there common themes? Understanding your triggers is key to managing your reactions. Day 3. Practice the pause. When you feel an intense emotion rising, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath, count to 5, and ask yourself, what am I really feeling? Day 4. Name and accept your emotions. Instead of saying, I'm upset, be specific. I feel disappointed because I didn't meet my goal. Naming your emotions reduces their intensity and helps you process them. Day 5. Set an emotional intention. Each morning decide how you want to feel that day, e.g., calm, focused, joyful. Write it down and revisit it throughout the day to guide your actions. Day 6. Reflect on emotional wins. At the end of the day, identify one moment when you handled an emotion well. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Day 7. Gratitude for growth. Reflect on what you've learned about yourself this week. Write down 3 things you're grateful for in your emotional journey. Week 2. Releasing negative emotions. Now that you're aware of your emotions, it's time to focus on letting go of those that no longer serve you. This week is about freeing yourself from the weight of negativity. Day 8. Forgive yourself. Write a letter to yourself, forgiving past mistakes or regrets. Acknowledge what you've learned and commit to moving forward. Day 9. Release resentment. Identify someone you're holding resentment toward. You don't need to speak to them. Just write down your feelings and then release them through a symbolic act, like tearing up the paper. Day 10. Practice compassion. When you encounter frustration or anger, choose to respond with compassion. Remind yourself that everyone is dealing with their own struggles. Day 11. Shift your focus. When negative thoughts arise, consciously shift your focus to something positive. For example, if you're upset about a setback, focus on what you've learned from it. Day 12. Use movement to release emotions. Engage in physical activity like walking, dancing, or yoga to release pent-up energy and tension. Notice how your mood changes afterward. Day 13. Replace negative self-talk. Catch yourself in moments of self-criticism and reframe your thoughts. Instead of, I'm so bad at this, say, I'm learning and I'll get better. Day 14. Celebrate emotional freedom. Reflect on how letting go of negative emotions has made you feel. Write down any changes you've noticed in your mindset or energy. Week 3. Cultivating positive emotions. This week focuses on building a reservoir of positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love to uplift your life and mindset. Day 15. Start a gratitude practice. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be as small as a good cup of coffee or as big as a supportive friend. Day 16. Create a joy list. Make a list of activities, people, or places that bring you joy. Commit to experiencing at least one of these every day. Day 17. Share gratitude. Express your gratitude to someone who has positively impacted your life. A heartfelt thank you note or conversation can deepen your connection. Day 18. Visualize your best self. Spend 5-10 minutes visualizing yourself as the happiest, most confident version of you. Imagine how you feel, act, and interact with others. Day 19. Practice loving kindness meditation. Close your eyes and repeat phrases like, may I be happy, May I be healthy. May I be at peace. Then extend these wishes to others, including difficult people. Day 20. Focus on the present. Practice mindfulness by fully immersing yourself in the present moment, whether it's eating a meal, talking to a friend, or enjoying nature. Day 21. Reflect on your positivity. Write down how cultivating positive emotions has impacted your outlook and relationships this week. Week 4. Building emotional resilience. The final week is about creating a sustainable practice that helps you maintain emotional balance and resilience long-term. Day 22. Set boundaries. Identify one area of your life where you need clearer boundaries. Take a step towards setting them with kindness and confidence. Day 23. Embrace change. Reflect on a past challenge you've overcome and how it helped you grow. Use this as a reminder of your resilience. Day 24. Find strength in vulnerability. Share a personal thought or feeling with someone you trust. Notice how vulnerability deepens your connection. Day 25. Reframe challenges. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what opportunity does this challenge present? Focus on the lessons rather than the obstacles. Day 26. Create an emotional toolkit. List the techniques that have worked best for you during this challenge, e.g., gratitude journaling, breathing exercises, visualization. Keep this list handy for future use. Day 27. Celebrate your wins. Reflect on your emotional growth over the past month. Write down 3 ways you've changed and celebrate your progress. Day 28. Commit to continued growth. Set an intention for how you'll continue practicing emotional transformation in the months ahead. Day 29. Gratitude for the journey. Write a letter to yourself, expressing gratitude for your courage and commitment to growth. Day 30. Embrace your new self. Reflect on who you've become over the past 30 days. Celebrate your transformation and commit to living with intention and emotional awareness. The 30-day Emotional Transformation Challenge is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life. By practicing these principles daily, you've built a foundation for lasting emotional resilience, self-awareness, and joy. Remember, transformation is a journey, and every day offers a new opportunity to grow. Your emotions are your greatest allies, and now you have the tools to use them to create a life of purpose, balance, and happiness. You've come so far. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward with confidence and courage. Thank you for listening to Your Secret Power. Remember, transformation begins with a single decision to feel differently. Your new life awaits. Step into it. If you found this valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Empower Soul for more insights, inspiration, and tools to unlock your true potential. Together, we're building a life of purpose and power. See you in the next video.